All right. Resisting happiness. Well, this book was I don't know. I don't know where I got this. It's from Father Stan, the Paris Life Committee. Gave it to somebody. No idea. Matthew Kelly, you can. Oh, this is 3 years ago, but it seems like he travels around. Um, the Dynamic Catholic. So here we go. Just to give everybody fair warning, this is a God book, or not God, but it's a Catholic book. Excuse me. Okay, the quest for happiness, making sense of everything, falling in love, no visitors, Tuesday nights, living soulfully, get busy living, 4 words. I like when it's like 4 words. Then we know what we're getting ourselves into. We got 4 different topics we're gonna talk about. It's 4 words, hopefully. That's never the truth. They always want to throw us a little screwball, right? 36. Interesting people. Let's hold on. Let me see what this is talking about. Interesting people. If you want to be an interesting person, read books. Oh, wow. I'm in love with this book already. Couldn't have said it better myself, right? Literally. I'm going to show you. Look. You guys see that? So I'm not the only crazy one out here that's like read books, right? It even says it's a Catholic thing to do, read books. All right, let's see what else it says. This is what one of my high school teachers told us. At the time, I didn't think too much about it, but time has proved him not only right but also wise. The most interesting people I know are book readers. They love books. Many of the best conversations I have begin with, "What are you reading at the moment?" There are so many good books in this world, and I don't have much time to read these days. So I find it fascinating to hear about what people are reading. I must admit, I didn't care much about reading before my spiritual awakening. You see, even today, I'm a very slow reader. People don't believe me when I say it, and this is one of the reasons I'm so passionate about audiobooks, because I read painfully slow. Now, what were we talking about? The 4 words. That one was interesting people. That's so far. And this. Wait, let's go a little bit. Oh man. I just had to bring it back to God, right? So I just don't like peddling God. That's all. Key points out of being an interesting person is the more people who regularly read the Bible make better decisions. Um, I reluctantly have to say that. I really reluctantly have to say that. Action steps a few minutes each day to read and reflect on the passage from the Bible. Begin with Matthew, Proverbs, or Psalms. Maybe that'll work for you. However, don't just because, remember, this is a Catholic Christian book, so grab the goodness, right? If you're a Christian Catholic and that's your thing, great. But if that's not your thing, you know what I'm saying? That does not necessarily mean that what he's saying doesn't have validity. It has great validity. Just pick whatever Bible suits you, right? So his Bible is the Bible we all say that has Bible on the front, right? But each each society, each niche of what you love has its own Bible in a sense, right? So what it's kind of saying is people who regularly read their Bible, right, their holy book, their niche loving thing, whatever it is that they're super passionate about, you make better decisions because it keeps you focused, right? Now let's get to the 4 words. 36. Well, where are the 4 words? I don't see any. Look. I thought I was going to get a list of 4 words, right? I told you they like throwing us a screwball. All right, let's read the bold and see what they has to say. There are 4 words that embody the challenge of the Christian life. We find them in the 5th line of Our Father, Thy will be done. These 4 words present the greatest challenge of Christianity. Okay. Thy will be done. Those are the most important words. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very curious to see how he ties that all together. I'm very curious, actually. Let's read this. We are all so busy. I meet up with friends who have retired from demanding full-time jobs, and they tell me they are busier than they ever have been. Resistance loves to keep us busy. When we are too busy to reflect on how we are living our lives, it's almost certain that we're too busy that we're not busy doing the right things. How do we react to these 4 words? What do you think? What do they make you think? How do they make you feel? When you first read them, how did your body react? Well, that's a good question. All right, I see how he's pulling it together. I get it. I see it. So it's kind of like, all right, so thy will be done, right? You seen how I looked at it in the first time I read it. I was like, right? But the more I think about thy will be done, that is true, kind of like what he's saying right here. Resistance loves to keep us busy. And then what it also goes down to, when we are too busy to reflect on how we are living our lives, it is almost certain that we are not busy doing the right things, right? I love that because I hear everyone always tells me that they're too busy to do this, they're too busy to do that, blasey, 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 blasey. And then at the end of the day, they really hadn't accomplished anything, right? So it's like busy work. I'm so busy, I have no time for anything. But at the end of the day, if you were to reflect on what you actually did, you didn't do anything. You might have done a lot of busy work, like that has no value. But if you that's what he's saying. If you're too busy to reflect on how we are living our lives, then 9 out of 10 you're living it bad. So if you're too busy to slow down and look at the things that's going on in your life, right? Then you're probably not living your life how you're supposed to be. I enjoy that. Has no religion in it. Perfect. That's all. That got Eric Johnson written all over it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. I can't wait to read more. Yeah, let's see what another bold says. This bold right here. We're gonna read just the 2 bolds. We're getting close to time, so we're gonna read 2 bolds and we're right. Okay, we live in a culture that says the meaning of life is to get what we want, and that when we get what we want, then we will be happy. We yearn for happiness because we were created for it. So we fall for the lie. We race off into the world to get what we want, but sooner or later we all realize that getting what we want doesn't make us happy. Smart. Let's see. When did you last ask God to advise you about a big decision you had to make? I don't know about you guys. I kind of talk to God every day. My parents died when I was little, so I'm talking to somebody. I don't know if it's God. I kind of consider it mom and dad, right? But I'll be praying to somebody every day. So for me, I mean, my every decision I make is, well, the older I'm getting. When I was younger, I was more of an idiot. But the older I get, the more I do kind of ask for wisdom, not from anyone else, because no one else knows anything anyways. So I usually ask for them, and I usually get a good answer. But yeah, resisting happiness. I enjoy it. The chapter, the 4 words, thy will be done, thy will be done. Wham! Under 10 minutes, perfect.